Assalamualaikum Bapak, selamat pagi. Baik, suara saya terdengar tidak Pak?
Alhamdulillah sudah kedengar. Ya,
Alhamdulillah. Oke. Baik, Assalamualaikum, selamat pagi Bapak. Izin memperkenalkan diri sebelumnya. Nama saya Kayla Zahara. Kebetulan saya dulu waktu SMA muridnya Paringga, jadi tahu Bapak juga dari koneksinya Paringga. Jadi di sini saya bersama rekan-rekan saya mau interview Bapak karena kebetulan Bapak guru bahasa Inggris dan kami ada tugas untuk mewawancara guru bahasa Inggris terkait penggunaan teknologi digital dalam pembelajaran bahasa Inggris seperti itu. Nah, mungkin sebelum masuk ke sesi wawancara untuk pertanyaan yang semalam saya berikan ke Bapak, mungkin nanti dijawabnya menggunakan bahasa Inggris juga ya, Pak.
oke, pakai bahasa Inggris ya. Ya.
So, first
Eh,
of all, may we
mhm.
know your name and could you also briefly tell us about your educational background and your teaching experience as an English teacher?
Okay, yeah. For first, my name is Muhammad Faki. You may call me Faki. I come from Kediri, East Java, and my educational background from Strata 1. Actually, I had graduated from EIN Tulungagung and now become UIN 1 Tulungagung. I took English Educational Department and I have graduated 2021. Okay, and now actually I'm still continue my MA degree at Udayana University. Okay, is that enough or anything else?
I think enough for the introduction, sir. And now I would like to move on the interview question that will be delivered by my friend Tiwi, and Tiwi's screen is yours.
Okay,
Okay. Uh, for the first question, yeah, Mister,
yes.
what digital tools, apps, or platform do you currently use in your classroom?
Okay. Yeah, actually, from me when I teach in my school, actually for digital tools or apps, yeah, actually, sometimes I use things like a Duolingo, but I had modified, just took the questions and the material to make the students easy to learn because I know that in our places actually has a good technology, especially in my school in Nema Khalifa, and but we have a problem in the time of teaching. But some of my friends and also I had an idea to teach how to teach well actually, or for teaching. The good way for teaching actually use a book actually book as usual seems like handbook and LKS, yeah, we may say LKS, but our LKS actually our book this one has a completed menu seems like uh, according to English languages has some learning seems like learning of listening, speaking, and also listening, speaking, writing, and also uh, seems like reading comprehension. So all of them are completed. Hello.
Okay, thank you, Mister. So later
Uh
for
uh.
the second question, we'll
Uh huh.
Okay,
by
sir.
Naznin.
Yeah, thank you, TV, for your time,
Uh-huh.
for your delivery. So the next question is, how do digital platforms support speaking, writing, or listening and reading activities? Because you said before, like Duolingo is support their speaking, writing, listening, and reading activity in your class. So
Yeah.
how digital platforms support that?
Okay. Yeah. As I said before, actually, for the Uh, for Duolingo, actually, I'm not share to my students. I just prepare us only take some questions from Duolingo and other platforms, but I modify and then modify and just only from the book and modify by myself to make students easier to understand about the learning. Seems like when I teach, for example, for the chapter one, seems like this semester for narrative text. That's why I have to define according to condition of learning. Seems like in English actually not only learns about language for speaking, but also we have to learn about how to write well, and then so to make complete of learning of language actually has five as four. For example, speaking, reading, listening, writing. There are some competencies. That's why actually how to for your question seems like how do digital platform support speaking or writing or listening and reading activities in your class. Yeah, in our classes actually not always use digital platform. Hello, can I take some example of books which I always use?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Yeah, actually, in my class, actually, we only use a book from this one. Wait, wait. Penerbitnya apa ini? Okay, yeah. Actually, from this book, actually has many competencies inside because inside of this book there is a link to followed by them. This book followed them to learn about speaking by listening. That's why inside of the book there are some quizzes. Okay, hello. Yeah, there is
Yes,
no
David. Yeah.
there's no question from you. Yeah. Okay.
So for
Yeah. Actually. Pardon.
uh, no, is that?
Yeah. Okay. Let me continue for my explanation. Actually, not only for Duolingo for the first, I have said that Duolingo not as my primary references for teaching, but also sometimes I uh, give a question I took from TOEFL test. Not only this book, yeah, because now is English has very has various questions about about learning English actually not always focus on this book, but also as a teacher we have many references and we have to give them the best.
Yeah, okay, sure. So,
Yeah.
David, let's move on to the next question.
Yeah.
Okay. For the next question, what challenges do you face when using digital tools in your class?
Okay. Yeah. Talking about challenge. Yeah. Actually, I like to do a challenge about using digital platform, but I'm not give up. Maybe next time I will give a challenge to them to learn by Duolingo. But as I said before, using using digital platform actually not as mainly our learning digital platform, as I said, but we have done by the book and the question. Actually, sometimes I took from the internet and then I modified to make a more understand about this one.
Okay, sir. So, is there any challenges that you face when you use the digital platform that is for your student? Is like the challenges you face, it's hard or something like that?
Yeah. Okay. For the challenge from myself, actually, a teenager sometimes are not capable to do this one. Not capable. I mean that sometimes they have not only me but also the students also actually when they enjoy the digital platform sometimes uh, our learning time actually not too long. Yeah, because inside of the class there are total about 30 25 up to 30 students inside the class, and then sometimes I have challenged how to manage well using apps. Maybe I have to learn more about how to do this one.
Okay, so you already said it is like there is some challenges you face from digital tools that you give for your student. So, is there any example or you can share of a successful digital activity you've done in class?
Okay. For example of digital apps which has I have given to the students. Okay, for the digital platforms.
Yes, successful one is there or not?
Actually, no, because as I said before in the first explanation, I took from some apps and then I modify myself.
Okay, Tiwi, the last question.
So this for the last question, yeah, sir. Um,
Yes.
what suggestion do you have to improve the use of digital tools in your in-learning overall?
Okay. The questions. Oh, what suggestions? Yeah. Which then do you
Okay,
have to improve the use of
improve.
digital tools in learning overall? Yeah. As I said before, talking about this one. Yeah. According to myself, actually, that is a good way for me, for my students, and for another, yeah, educators. Actually, using digital apps is not bad. It's not bad actually, but it is a good way to learn by using digital. But sometimes students has a problem, yeah, suggestion problem about how how to translate about the question, how to understand well, because English a second languages. That's why they need more time to process and understand about the meaning, seems like the question or the text. That's why for me myself actually using digital platforms or apps actually is a good way, but also we need more time to
Yes.
learn.
Okay. So I think that is five question for interview, but I have a question again. Uh,
Mhm.
we as the future teacher in the future,
Yeah.
is like me and my friends, is there any application that you recommend for us, just like for the teaching material or something like that, from digital tools or from book or something like that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. For me myself, actually, one of the best the best apps I ever used to improve my English actually for my students in some school actually. Sometimes we use Duolingo, and then I prefer use this one, and then for the British accent actually I always use BritishCouncil.org. Yes.
This concept, yes.
Yeah, because I had some good experience with British Council when I had a TOEFL, sorry, an IELTS test. Even though I not officially test, but just test, and then yeah, In Indonesia, actually, I seldom heard about how to improve our English. Seems like A1, B1 for the scores. Now for the CFR, actually, seems it's not like in Japanese, uh, Dutch or Deutsch. Actually, sometimes in our club, if you want to do a courses, make a courses or English courses, yeah, sometimes actually, as I know, over some of courses actually has only give English for students. No, English for kids, English for this one. Not. I seldom to learn about this one. Seems like English based on the level for the level of English. Actually, maybe you have understand about my explanation,
Yes.
because as I know, sometimes there is no seems like when you come to EF, sorry, and then another course in English actually, I seldom to learn about your English level A1, B1, A2, B2, or C1 and C2. Yeah, actually, but some of them are always using English speaking basic or intermediate. This one, nah, not
Mm.
based on the scores, because since like in English, actually, as you know, actually, how many kinds of language level tests, as you know.
Language level test.
Mhm. If you want to know about English, you want to know about your English ability
Yes.
of your or your English level, actually, which places do you recommend to make a test to take a test?
For us or for
Yeah,
us?
yeah, as you know.
Maybe test in A A1 or A2. I don't know, sir.
No. Actually, A1 or A2 is the scores, but
Oh
the obviously take place for the test. Have you ever done?
no, IELTS or TOEFL something?
Yeah. Okay.
No, not yet. Yeah, but not
Not
yet.
yet. Yeah, because in English actually there are many concepts like when you want to, it seems like in Bali actually there is IALF and then IDP. Okay, but actually in Japanese or Deutsch or German actually sometimes they has obviously that's only one seems like in Goethe Institute. Nah, this one for German or Deutsch. But in English, actually, you have to understand about this one. Which one if we want to take a test, seems like IELTS. Yeah, IELTS actually, we may take in British Council and others. Yeah, in TOEFL, actually, there are many kinds of TOEFL tests. Yeah, this one. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's a great answer, sir, because we also want to do the test IELTS or TOEFL. Yes, Kayla, Tiwi, and Tariq. Yes, someday we want to test IELTS too if we have money and rezeki and like that. Okay, I
Yeah.
will be
Okay.
delivering to Kayla again.
Yeah, it's okay. Take your test.
Okay, thank you very much for all your insightful, sir. I think your explanation have give us valuable insights into how digital tools can be effectively used in English language teaching, and I think this interview has been very meaningful and helpful for us as a student and future educator in understanding digital-based English learning. So, I think before we end this meeting,
Yeah.
can we take a picture with you, sir?
Okay. Yeah. How do we do
Sorry.
that?
Oh my goodness. Just pose.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
one, two, and three.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, once again, thank you for your time and willingness to
Okay.
share your experience with us, sir. We truly appreciate it. And yeah, makasih banyak udah mau saya repotin. Have a great day,
Ya,
sir.
nggak apa-apa. Ya,
Ya,
you're
terima
welcome.
kasih
Oke,
banyak.
semangat buat kalian untuk generasi muda ya, khususnya yang berarti ini pendidikan bahasa Inggris ya, bukan
Yes.
sastra
Iya,
Inggris ya.
betul.
Betul,
Iya,
betul.
pendidikan bahasa Inggris.
Oke, semangat ya. Saya juga
Baik.
dulu
Ya,
juga di bahasa Inggris. Jadi
Thank
semangat.
you, Bapak. Thank you so
ya
Ya,
much.
terima
Bapak.
kasih
Terima kasih
Bapak.
banyak.
Terima
Ya,
Bapak.
sama-sama. Ya.